So you're thinking about doing something in the backyard to gussy it up. Well, you're at the right place right now. This is Matt from Avon. And Matt, when you design something in the backyard for somebody, do some landscaping, what do you have to think about? What do you guys think about?
Well, obviously we get on site. The first meeting is super huge. We usually try to get a feel for what the customer wants, what the backyard looks like, where there might be shade, where they might need privacy. That first meeting is just huge to get a feel for if they entertain a lot or if they like to be like a little bit more private.
So you're really thinking about what kind of use that person wants to get out of the yard.
Right. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So now you know that. What are the things that you have to consider when you're designing that yard then? And just some nice plants?
Well, you got to think about slope. You got to think about drainage. You have to think about privacy again, where a grill might go, where they might want like a fire pit or something like that to entertain. How much of a patio space they're going to need, where they might need shade, like where we should plant some trees for some shade.
And does that affect the types of plants then you use? I know in our backyard, we had a large tree come down several years ago, and all of a sudden we had sun.
Yeah.
And it kind of changed everything where we had plants.
Yeah, that walkthrough initially will show us like if we're going to be able to do some of the plants that maybe they want to do that maybe won't work in that spot. You know, if it's a real shady spot, we have to consider that when we choose our plants. Or vice versa, if it's very sunny, we can't pick shade lovers and things like that. If they have a deer problem, you got to pick stuff that's not going to just get destroyed. So that first on-site meeting where we walk around is where we kind of get a feel for what the site looks like and what the homeowner really wants.
It seems like that's a really, really crucial step.
Yeah,
it's an obvious step, but it really is for all those other decisions that come after that.
For sure.
Well, if somebody's watching you right now and wants to take that first step with you,
yep.
How do they get in touch with you guys?
The easiest way is either just to call our office, schedule an appointment with our office manager, Josh or myself, my brother, I'll come out and we'll meet with you on site. Try to get a feel for what you want, see if a design is needed. Sometimes it is. On these bigger projects, usually a design is something that is some step that we have to go for, and we have to plan this thing out. It can be a little bit of a big event.
Just one other thing. Do people ever just have a pretty good idea of what they want, and then that's where you start?
Sometimes. Sometimes they kind of know what they want, or they at least know, roughly where they want the patio to go, where they want some landscaping, but the design really helps them to kind of narrow that down.
Sure.
And then sometimes we have to tweak the design a little bit and change some plants around. They don't always like every plant that we select, or the location of a little bench wall or a grill or some steps. The design just helps them really kind of come up with some ideas that maybe they weren't thinking.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds exciting. Get started. Give Matt a call.
Thank you.